Here is a list of baseball players that I think are going to announce their retirements in 2024. The first player that I think is going to retire this year is Joey Votto. The former MVP is 39 years old and he is approaching 40. He is a free agent and the Reds declined his options, but the guy is washed way past his prime. Honestly, I don't even know if anyone wants him. He's been in the league ever since 2007. He's had a great career, but I think Votto is going to hang up the cleats this year. I don't even know if he's going to play another game. So, another player that I see retiring this year is Clayton Kershaw, who's been in the league since 2008. Of course, with his shoulder injury and his perhaps the worst pitching performance of all time in the NLDS. Even if he does sign, I think it's still going to be his last season. He's only going to play about half the year anyway. But he's already built up a great Hall of Fame career. But I think it's going to be over for Clayton Kershaw. Another player that I think is going to retire at the end of the 2024 season is newly acquired Blue Jay Justin Turner. Now, this is a personal favorite player of mine, honestly. But he's 39 years old and he's been in the league since 2009. I was always a fan of seeing Justin Turner play, but with his age, I think that this is going to be his last season in the league. Another player that I see retiring in 2024 is going to be Yuli Gurriel. Now, this might seem like a surprise because Gurriel's only been in the league since 2016, but the dude was a late bloomer. He was already in his 30s by the time that he got caught up. So he is 39 years old and he's going to be 40 by the end of the season. And so with his age, I think, Yuli Gurriel is going to call quits and retire at the end of the season. Speaking of the Houston Astros, I also see Justin Verlander as a potential candidate of retirement in 2024, considering he's at the end of his contract and he's already in his 40s. The dude's a little past his prime anyway. I think 2024 is the perfect season for him to be retiring. This is also his 20th season since he's been in the league since 2005. He's the second longest tenured player in baseball right now, so. And now another player that I see retiring is Verlander's former teammate on the Tigers and Mets. Max Scherzer, another future Hall of Famer, also has over 3,000 strikeouts. Like Verlander, he's a little past his prime. He's approaching his 40s, and I think he's also entering a contract year. So that's why I believe that 2024 is going to be Max Scherzer's last year as a big leaguer. Next up, we have Evan Longoria. The reasons why I think he's going to retire this year. He's in his late 30s. He's past his prime. And the dude's a free agent, so there's no telling where or if he's going to play, where he is going to play this year. Evan Longoria has been past his prime, but he's been in the league since 2008. It's also nice to see Evan Longoria make a return to the World Series in what was only his second appearance, his first appearance dating back to his rookie season all the way back in 2008. But with Longoria's age, he's 38, 39-ish, I think it's time for Longoria to hang up the cleats as well. The next player that I see retiring as well is going to be Andrew McCutchen. The reason why I think he will retire, well, first of all, he pretty much has done as many stats as he could. He's a home run away from 300. He's in the 2,000 hit club. Not to mention he's in his late 30s. He's been past his prime. His prime ended probably when he tore his ACL with the Phillies a few years ago. But, he's in his late 30s and he's back on the Pirates. And I think I've heard someone say that he said that he was going to retire with the Pirates. He just signed out 1 year deal with the Pirates. I think this is a great opportunity for McCutchen to hang up the cleats at the end of the 2024 season. Another player that I see retiring this year is going to be Daniel Robertson. First of all, he is going to turn 39 in April. And this guy, I didn't even know he was still in the league until I saw him pitching with the Marlins last year. He was actually out of the league for a few years, and I saw him pitching in the Olympics, but I thought he was retired. And, with his age going to be 39, I think he's going to end his career with the Rangers in 2024. And here we have another former Dodger and another former, probably future Hall of Famer in my opinion, Zach Greinke. He has almost 3,000 strikeouts, but he's just short. He's the longest tenured player in the league. He's been playing since 2004, and he's past his prime. Also, to see him return to the Royals last year is probably another sign that he will probably retire. perhaps this year. I think Greinke is done with baseball, and he'll probably retire as a free agent because I've not heard any reports of him signing with a new team. So I think that this is the year. Sometime before December 31st, Zach Greinke's gonna retire. And this last one's a bit controversial too, but I'm gonna go ahead. This is my opinion, but I'm just gonna go ahead and bring up. I think Trevor Bauer is gonna hang up the cleats. I don't know if it'll be in 2024, but I think he will announce his retirement either in 24 or 25. Based on the certain situation he's been in with the past few years, his actions have pretty much gotten him banned from baseball, and nobody, even though he's not suspended anymore, nobody wants to sign him. I don't think he will sign. So honestly, this is my opinion. I think Bauer is probably going to end up announcing retirement. Because I don't think he's got another chance at playing in the bigs again. So that's my take. That's my take on players that I think are going to retire in 2024. So, or the most likely players that will announce their retirements before New Year's Day. So